welcome to Forbes India from the field. Our guest today is para shuttler Mansi Joshi. From an amputee at 22 to a world champion at 30, Mansi Joshi teaches us a thing or two about hope, positivity, and the virtues of pushing a little harder.
I met with an accident 9 years ago in December 2011. This was when I was on my way to work, and it was like a busy Friday morning, and thadam, and that accident happens. Truck, there's a dash, and then the rear wheel of the truck runs over my leg, and it's like a chaos. In the busy junction in Mumbai. By the time I met with an accident at around 8:30 in the morning. By the time I was given a proper surgery, like I went into surgery at around 5:30 in the evening. So by that I had lost a lot of time in this chaos, and it cost me my leg. So yeah, when this thing changed me, all I had to do was accept that this thing has happened. I'm going to be living my life as a person with disability from now on. I had a lot of faith that, faith in science and technology actually, that things will work out for me. I took time to accept. When I was in hospital, one day I just told myself that this is it. And next day I dream of myself as a person with disability, and I was like, wow, even my subconscious has been able to accept this thing, and I felt as if yes, now I can deal with this, and only thing I'm looking forward for is a positive mindset and having hope. I had difficult days in hospital because every 5 days I was getting into an operation theatre for one or the other surgery at the beginning. And I felt as if there was this one day when I had a panic attack while on my way to operation theatre. And I felt as if, no, I don't want to get into another surgery. And the doctors had to calm me down and say that, this is for the best. And so I underwent almost 5 surgeries. Or 6 surgeries, 2 surgeries on day 1. I have had great support from my family and friends. People around you help you to uplift, because we sometimes feel that we're alone in this, but that's not true. The help is just right beside you. All you have to do is ask. I have read multiple books. I've spoken to multiple people who have been amputees. And everybody tells me that it takes time, but you eventually do it. And I've seen people doing great things with whatever opportunities that they have got. So I thought I'll also be able to reach that level. All I have to do is push a little harder. When I was playing, like when I started playing badminton, I would just play standing strokes. Just stand at one position and keep on hitting the shuttle. And for me, that was also an achievement because I was able to stand without I used to hold one extra stick for walking and for balance. And when I was playing badminton, I would just leave that stick off and play with, just standing stroke. And for me, that was an achievement. Not able to do one thing didn't demotivate me, but was being able to do another thing actually motivated me a lot. Everybody is a champion, and who are a champion? Like anybody, like what do an athlete or a champion athlete does is they overcome whatever setback they had. They learn to navigate whatever obstacles they have faced, and they learn how to, accept those failures, fine-tune their skills, and better themselves. And I think we all are born with a champion mindset. We all are champions. We all are resilient, and we all have ability to adapt to whatever situations that we are facing. We need support, and right now we need accessibility. We need change in mindset. We need employment opportunities, because you know what? As a woman with disability, I have learned that it is so difficult to navigate. I remember when I was working as a software professional in my organization, I had asked for a project where I was leading, and it was a US based project, and we had to, work in shifts. So they were like, "Oh, will you be able to come in shifts because you are a person with disability, you're a woman, do you really want to take up this project?" And I said, "Oh, my credentials completely fit this role. I want to take this up." We have to prove everywhere, even like when I am a sports person, I had to prove myself. Even now I had to prove myself. I became a world champion, but still I have to prove myself to get one particular position, to get one particular role. And I think as women, we every moment we have to prove, okay, this is what we deserve. But I think as women, I shouldn't stop asking myself for getting any role. To be able to continue with the hurdles I face with minimum support that I get. And I mean, it's not a milestone, it's a journey. But winning a medal at World Championship was a milestone. There have been multiple milestones, and every day I don't know where is the destination and what this milestone is, showing. But yes, it is definitely taking me to the next milestone. Anything happens, have a mindset to accept things around you, and then work every day hard to push your boundaries. I have also realized that I shouldn't compare my growth, my journey with anybody else, because it is so personal to me. I've traveled all the continents which are habitable, and from traveling, from meeting new people, different people, playing sport at international level, I've learned that we all are different, but we all are same. We all speak different language, but we still speak the same language of affection and love. I have learned that honesty can take you anywhere. Just be honest with yourself and keep on helping people around you, because you never know with your words, with your actions, what can you do. So sport gives me that ability to speak up, and I've realized that as a woman with disability, to get my spot, get my project, get my role, or get anything, I just have to speak up and tell the world that, hey, this is who I am.